There's a lot of yellow-green jerseys out there. Maybe is that as many as you've had at the start of the spring before?
I don't know. I didn't count. We don't keep a scorecard on that. But we're in pretty good shape health-wise. A couple guys that we went ahead and did a little surgery on Nolan, so he's going to be out. We just kind of made the decision. He could have gone through spring, and we could have done it after spring, but we just decided. I mean, he's incredibly knowledgeable, knows what he's doing, and we felt like, from a timing standpoint, if we went ahead and did it, he had a little shoulder thing we needed to clean up, and if we went ahead and did it, he'd be ready for the start of May and really have a full summer. And having him out there this summer leading skills and drills and all of that is important. So, he's just we went ahead and made the decision to do that. And so he, again, can have a full summer, and then he can coach the spring and really work. We got a lot of young guys that will be good, get a lot of reps. So Blake's doing great. He's working his way back and, just steady his progression all the way through. Brzee had a little sprain. He should be fine here in a day or so. But I'm trying to think who else we have. Anybody else?
Booth.
Oh, Booth. He had his knee scoped several weeks ago, and he's working. He's really progressing very well. And expect him to get some good work this spring as we continue to go through. So he's doing a lot better. Kind of fixed his issue that he battled through all fall.
Dabo, how was the attitude, the spirit of these guys coming back to work today?
It was excellent. They've been really good, really, since we had our first meeting. The Friday, we literally had our first team meeting the Friday that we got back from the national championship. It's hard to believe it's only been like 6 weeks. So just over 6 weeks ago, we were in season. But I really like it, to be honest with you. I like to turn the page. I like to get back to work. My experience as a coach is, the longer the gap is, the more you try to do as a coach. And, and I think the more you get away from fundamentals and technique and your quality control and things that you need to do to improve as a team. So, their spirit, it's been really good. The spirit of the team is great. Our leadership is good. I think we're, no question, way ahead of where we were day one last spring. It's really not even in the same hemisphere from where we were first practice.
Coach,
so I'm excited about it.
Coach, what was your message to the team on this first day? Your message to them?
Yeah, well, we had a few things we talked about in the team meeting as far as some of the quality control stuff. We've spent the last 3 days as a staff really. Our staff did a fantastic job, of really being detailed with our self-scout, our quality control, all the things that we look at. And we spent the last 3 days as a full staff kind of going through all of that together. And so some of the things that came out of that was part of my message to them. But at the end of the day, it's always the same thing this time of year. And that is, back at it, back to work, leadership and the chemistry of our team. You got to earn it. Just a daily focus and how we practice, the practice expectations. We got to get those little things right before anything else takes shape. Good group, fun group, good-looking football team, and we're really blessed because we got pretty much our whole team here. We got about 8 guys, I guess, that will show up this summer. So with 15 mid-years, we got a lot of bodies and a lot of work and depth that we can develop this spring.
So Taquan with the offensive lineman,
yep,
and Ben Batson with the safeties.
Yep, we decided to make that move with Taquan. I'm really, really excited about that for him and for our team. I think that's he's unbelievably powerful. He's one of the strongest kids we've had come through here, and just based on what we saw a little bit in practice this year. We just feel like that's the best place for his future and probably the best place for our team as we move forward. And so, we'll see how it goes. You can always move back, but that's what spring's all about is evaluating those type of things. And then Ben is a guy we've really wanted to move for a while, and we just really haven't been able to. We haven't been able to, just couldn't afford to do it based on where we are. But we've got 3 special dudes at quarterback, and we feel good about that. And then Will Spires played quarterback in high school, and so he's going to kind of be our 4th arm for us this spring, and just give us you got to have a 4th arm. So he'll be that 4th guy, just help us in our team periods and RBA and Skelly and those type of things, and give us the ability to have another guy out there throwing.
What do you hope to see from these mid-years that are already here? I mean, obviously the learning curve is pretty significant, but what would you like to see as the days go by and they start, light starts to come on?
Just a daily attitude. Come out here with the right attitude every day. Make sure you're paying attention. Get the mental reps. It's an overload for some guys. Will shock you, but it's an overload. It's a lot of installation. It's a lot of stuff that they have to process, especially in that offensive line. You look at that second group offensive lineman, and there's a bunch of young guys in there that it's easy to survive out here in shorts, but when we get the pads on, it starts moving a little faster. They'll get exposed early, and that's okay. So just come back every day with the right frame of mind, the right attitude, and then make sure that you're getting mental reps when you're not getting physical reps. And just take ownership of your daily preparation. And if everybody will do that, we'll get better as a team. But in particular, those young guys, just expect it. Know that it's going to be hard and it's going to be fast, but just trust what we do and how we do it. And like I said, bring the right effort and attitude every day, and you'll get better.
Coach, which of the young guys do you think will surprise us this year?
I don't know. I don't know if any of them are going to surprise me because we recruited them all to be great.
Surprise us, baby.
Well, I'll have to read y'all stories this summer to figure it out, and we'll see how it goes this spring. But we got a ways to go. I mean, we haven't even put pads on. This is just day one. But like I said earlier, we're a good-looking team. We look the part, but we got to play the part. And to play the part, you got to be knowledgeable, you got to be detailed, and we got a long way to go. Our football IQ is